Then we went to Penzeys, and some of you probably have heard of it. It is a spice store, and they do mail order and have stores in, I don't know, a bunch of states. Anyway, Mom gets the catalog, but you know, Mom doesn't do shopping anymore. So it had a coupon, so I got the coupon. I got to use it. So I got free pie spice, and then I bought some dried shallots. Boy, because they have everything in jars that you can smell, and then you pick the package that you want to buy. And so I got shallots, and they, you know, and I already used them last night, and I thought, you know, well, they smell really good. I'll put them in something like soup or something. But I used it last night. I was doing an oven baked chicken, and I don't have onion powder because we have onions, so I just chopped this up, and it was really good on the chicken. What else did I get? I got the Italian seasonings because I use that in that soup and stuff, and then when I make a marinara sauce or something. But they got different, how many curries? I mean, how many curries? A bazillion kinds of curries, so you gotta smell them all. And the best is the Maharaja and the sweet curry powder, in my opinion. They've got garlic, pepper, special grinds, saffron, I mean, every kind of spice imaginable, and then they have their own blends and things. So my mouth's watering again. This trip was about food, makeup, meeting friends, horses, and hiking. It doesn't get any better than that. So that was that day. And I thought about breaking this video up into a bunch of different ones, ads in it, you know, JBS Farms soaps. President's Day. So we had, that day was a free day. And, oh, Jessica wasn't feeling that good. Her husband had a cold the whole time over there. He'd worked too hard. And so Jessica and he stayed home, and hubby and I went to the Scottsdale Arabian Horseshow. A picture of a screen and
yeah. Center ring.
I haven't been to an Arabian show in probably at least 20 years, maybe more. My parents had the Canadian National Champion Stallion in 1962. We had a stallion that was never shown but was so well known that mares came from all over the country to be bred to him. So my family was deeply into Arabians. That was my folks' business besides beef cattle. Well, things have changed. It looks like a whole different horse. To me, their heads were tiny, very dished, which is fine. You know, they all have very typey heads, big eyes. But their heads looked too small for their bodies. To me, they had long legs, and the training is shot, in my opinion, because now I'm more into dressage. I love saddle seat. I'm not a big hunt seat rider, but they had a bazillion classes that were hunt seat. They had Western. Well, let me back up. I have a friend that knew my parents. She had a horse there, and she goes in reining, cutting, and trail class because they're judged on points, not opinion, because it's which judge likes what, and it's just opinions. So, oh, I got to go in the stall with her mare. Oh, she was a sweetheart. She wasn't spoiled. You know how copyright's all over me looking and, you know, what do you got for me to eat? She just wanted to see what we were doing, and she was in beautiful condition, you know, because she's an athlete. She was a 5-year-old mare in ring. Well, anyway, so when I went to watch the other classes, their hooves are now built up like a saddlebred's. They've got a fake padding in their foot to get more. It makes them snap their feet up more action. I don't know what else they're doing, but not a lot of the old saddlebred tricks. They
My trainer. Oh! And this is Denny Wiggin right here.
Okay.
1279. 2111. Ride wide at the gate. 1970.
And now they call him in. Who's coming in? They never used to do that.
Two horses. We want to remind you that Saturday morning there will be a champagne breakfast up here in the skybox at the Windell to celebrate the launch of the new National Horseman Arabian magazine. To the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Association's new official Arabian horse show merchandise. Stop by one of the booths and pick up something for the whole family.
Dressage and riding. This is the profile, and there's their ear. It's supposed to be perpendicular, and here's the body of the horse. Theirs are overbent. They're like this. And I was watching one horse in one Western class, and you could see the whites of his eyes trying to see where he was going, but I had to stay overbent to do it. And those are the horses the judges are picking. So, in my opinion, they're kind of ruining the breed. It's like dogs. You can breed and get you change the look of the whole dog, because dogs came from, something that was more similar, and now we've got anything from a bulldog to a bourgeois, to a greyhound, and so you can change anything. Well, I think they've changed the Arabians a lot. So, but it was fun seeing some people, Ingrid, the friend of my folks, introduced us to a bunch of people that would have known my folks, and so that made it fun for me. She was really sweet, and she got me, not only did she get us in the thing, she got me a bag, so I have a tote bag with a pretty picture. I still love them. How can you not love that? It's gorgeous. But the performance classes suck. Here they all are, and you try to make them look as fierce as possible because they're pretty. But look, that looks like a saddlebred. That doesn't look like an Arabian. They're hollowing out their backs. They're sitting back on their kidneys now, and so that they'll put all the weight in the back and they can lift that front and get lots of action. Back in my day, they never lifted their knees that high. Mom used to drive a four-wheel buggy, not a two-wheel buggy. I didn't see any of the driving classes, but this is saddle seat, and that's more of a hunt seat, but saddle seat. I don't know why there aren't more saddle seat people. Here's Western. Their heads are way down, kind of like the quarter horse people do. Here's some more English, and it's saddlebreds. Why don't they just buy saddlebreds? For a while they had National Show Horses, which is what Copyright is, but he's not real saddlebred-y type. But why didn't they go more with those? Oh, beautiful tack. Look at the silver on the bridle. The saddles are about $5,000 now with all the silver on them. Oh, here's a saddle. And the shirts that they wear are so full of bedazzlement. I think they're about $400. Here's with a bunch of silver on them. They're beautiful, but it's not really traditional. I missed the costume class, and that would have been really fun to see. My dad would never let Mom and I go in costume class because that wasn't pure form. It was more parade fun. I would have liked to have done it. There's the results, and my friends Ingrid's Mirror won a class and got a third in a class in her reigning. And she's a futurity anyway. This is her first year showing, and she's only 5. And then this magazine, the Arabian Horse Times, was all ads of one trainer. So I'm sure all his customers were the ones paying for the pages, because they're, I don't know how much money for a glossy page, because I don't advertise anymore. Okay, so there's my rant about the Arabians and what's happened to them. But it was really fun going to the show. We had pork wings, which is barbecued pork ribs, to die for. And I finally had a fried Twinkie. Love it. You know, I have a sweet tooth. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was dipped in funnel cake batter and then fried and then doused in powdered sugar. I'll try to stick a picture in. I'll just keep making a movie and then, you know.
On the rail at the trot. Walk your horses. Good.